Hello everyone and welcome to this product showcase featuring Thokk Personal Armor's FingerTipperz. These are plastic protectors for the tips of your fingers, and they were originally designed for WeaponMaster Gauntlets. Since we are able to make literally thousands of these, we decided to also put them on the market as a standalone product. So compared to other products that are already on the market for protecting your fingertips, these have a few advantages. Besides being extremely light, which isn't really a problem with the size of the item, but still makes a difference on the two gloves since each of these is under a gram of weight. They are made of HDPE plastic, so they are not going to crack or break. They are slightly elastic, so they are going to better adapt to your fingers, and they come in several sizes so that they can fit the fingers of basically everyone, depending on the correct sizing, obviously. Their main feature is the presence of a front hook that's going to protect the tip of your finger from any kind of frontal strike. Okay, up to down here. So when you're gripping a weapon, you do not have any exposed area on the tip of the finger. And it's also going to help you keep them in place inside your gloves, since it's going to hook on the gloves material. They are also slightly tapered to the tip to better fit the shape of your fingers and allow a better mobility of the fingers, since when you're wearing all of them, this is another different size for the pinky. As you can see, they do not prevent you from putting your fingers all together without applying any strain on your hand. This is because they've been designed with 3D software, obviously, and are injection molded in HDPE, which allows us an extremely thin profile. This is under a millimeter of thickness on the side, and a much thicker area on the back and in the front of the protector, so that the two sides are very thin while remaining sufficiently strong to ground the energy of a blow. You see, I have to strongly push to see any deformation, and this is going to take energy away from the blow, so don't forget that. You have a top layer that's completely rigid and sides that are grounding, but instead of risking to break your protector, they are going to take energy away from the blow. Another important thing is that the protector is slightly taller than the finger needs. So if you want to line it up with a little bit of foam, 1 or 2 millimeters of foam for some extra padding, you can do that. This is pretty customizable. It can be cut and shaped with any regular cutter or even with scissors, so you can modify them as better as you prefer. They will come with WeaponMaster Gauntlets and are the main way to protect the tip of your fingers. But as I said, we also decided to release them as a single item, as a standalone item, because many people use lighter gloves or padded gloves for other specialties like side sword or for training with other weapons in the saddle. Not everyone is always wearing heavy gloves, and so you can put these inside any other kind of glove and they're going to fit easily. You see, you do not even notice there's the tippers, even though here they are. And you can probably see the little hook coming out up here, so they are not going to impair you in any way, and they are going to be very helpful in protecting the fingers and the tips of your fingers in any kind of glove you may be using. So In my opinion, this was a much needed product, since up to now we only had ABS fingertips, which are not this comfortable, not this streamlined on your fingers, and lack any flexibility at all. So you just have to fit perfectly or you don't fit well. These protectors can go inside any kind of glove, and as I said, they come with the WeaponMaster Gauntlets. That's because of the approach WeaponMasters have, which is to be as modular as possible. So as you see, you can even remove parts from the WeaponMasters and apply them to other gloves in case, or remove parts from your WeaponMasters and keep them still working for lighter weapons. So you can use them without a layer but still with the fingertip protectors, as an example with rapiers or side swords. So keep that in mind when considering this kind of gear. Almost everything I make can be removed or replaced very easily by the user and adapted to their own needs. In this case, these are the FingerTipperz. Thank you for watching and goodbye. See you next time.